members were taken away. I said, why are you now cursing? He said, I really felt the pain. Oh, you are still losing your anointing. Because it's not your own church that he has gone away with. Are you the owner of the church? Why are you bothering yourself when he has not taken your wife away? Your wife is only your property. I told him, even your children are not your properties. So as the heritage of God becomes your own heritage. The Bible says your own wife alone is your property, your husband. That you eat and drink in your own pot. This is the only enjoyment God has given you. Apart from that, you don't have any other thing. And this is where the task is. David. If you see anybody that retaliates, the Spirit of God could not work in his or her life. If you should see anybody without having that forgiveness, the Spirit of God has nothing to do in his life. If you see those who forgive and they do not forget, that one is more terrible than forgiveness. The Spirit of God has not done anything in their lives. Let's consider Stephen. This place is becoming
Acts 7.
Acts chapter 7.
Verse 60. Acts 7.
Acts chapter 7.
Verse 60.
Verse 60.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Verse Acts 7, 60.
60.
Acts 7, verse
60. And he kneeled down and cried with a loud voice, Lord, lay not this sin to their church. And when he had said this, he fell asleep.
Acts 7, 60.
Acts chapter 7, verse 60. Lift your hands and cry out, Lord, wrought the work of gentleness. Please cry out louder than your partner. I've told you of this place before. I didn't mean Stephen did not get this gentleness. We wouldn't have heard about somebody called Paul. He was the one that released Paul into the ministry. Paul that the clothes were put in charge. You want to stone him, bring them. And Stephen was even looking at him with a spiritual eyes. That is the man that will be raised after me. It's the man that will be raised after me that is getting the clothes of people that wanted to stone me. And when he felt the pains of the stone, that the heavens were open for him. I know maybe he would have seen the sword that was directly upon the head of Saul. Because he was the one that instigated him to be stoned to death. But to remove this sword of vengeance from him, he said, Lord, forgive this man. He knows nothing about what he's doing. A lot of people that will fail to forgive, you have put them in bondage. You have bound someone, and you are asking for your own deliverance. That's why it's so tough. A woman had
prophetess.
A great prophetess called me. You are the only one I want to listen to. I wouldn't forget. And she said, now, this man killed my only daughter. And everybody I should allow him to be jailed. It's a popular story.
Now, Prophet Mark.
And he called me. Now, what do you have to say? Before you speak, know that I don't have any other child. And you know I am a minister of God. Please consider my age very well. I can no longer get any child again. So, what has the Lord said? I said, Ma, I said, go to Ele.
ẹnìkan tún ṣe ìnáwó
Let the chains be removed from his hands.
ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ.
Allow him go free and acquitted.
Màmá yẹn wò mí báyìí.
And she just gazed at me.
Ó tún lọ ẹ̀yìn.
She moved back and still gazed at me.
Prophet Mark.
Called me again and again.
Àwọn bàbá ńlá pé kó lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n.
But the great fathers in faith have said he should go to the jail.
Ìwọ ni kó máa lọ.
And you said he should go scot-free.
But lóru àná.
But last night.
Lóru àná wọn láwọn sùn.
She said she heard the voice that
máa lọ dọ̀ Mark.
Go straight
to
the prophet and he
so
said whatever he says is fine now. So what others are saying is not what I'm saying. And she really burst into tears. I held my neck. She was just crying bitterly. I called the police officer that he has no case to do again. Just allow the man to go scot-free. Because when she even continued with the case, that one cannot bring back the daughter. And now that young man become a great minister of God today. I don't want to mention his name. Because the prophetess released him. But if he should be sent to jail, God knows how he's going to read him out of that prison.
So
it had been better that she released him so that both of them will get to the kingdom of God. This is where the problem is. When God could not operate that work of gentleness in you, you want God to give you great assignments. That's where it has case. That's why I'm warning you straightly. Fruit of this spirit, I'm not going to be in it because many church of God and children of God do not know. What we know is all about, do you have revelation, the word of wisdom or the word of knowledge? They are just ministry for reward, limited to this earth alone. Unlike gentleness. Consider the Lord Jesus. Imagine.
Isaiah 53, 5-7.
Isaiah 53, 5-7. Anytime I read that place, my heart do shake. I do ask for more grace.
Isaiah 53.
Isaiah chapter 53,
5,
verse 5.
Yes, ma'am. Verse 7 and verse 5.
From verse 5, ma. Please speak up. Was it the one that was transgressed?
Yes, sir.
Gbogbo wa ti ṣìnà kiri bí àgùntàn. Olúkúlùkù wa tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ọ̀nà ara rẹ̀. Olúwa sì ti mú àìṣedéédé wa gbogbo pàdé lára rẹ̀.
Lára ta ni sà?
On whose body?
Èmi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi a lọ sí conference in Israel.
My friend and I went to conference in Israel.
Òyìnbó ọ̀rẹ́ wa pastor.
The white man of friend.
Ó kàn ló ń fẹ́ mú wa orin ibi tí Jésù rìn.
He wanted to take us through where Jesus carried his cross and went through.
Adédàjì.
Then we got halfway.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé jẹ́ àmà lọ́lé.
My friend said, let us go back home.
Àwa kọ́ la.
We are not the one that killed Jesus.
On
getting home, he said double ration of food should be given to him.
What of Jesus to go with the 50 pounds?
Who carried the cross worth of 50 pounds? He said the assignment given to individual is quite different. This is where the problem is. And yet he kept mute.
Verse 7.
Was Elisha afflicted?
Just
a bad man go up. That was what the children said. He said, me? That beer should tear these children.
Yes, ma'am.
A sì pọ́n lójú.
Wọ́n pọ́n lójú.
Ṣùgbọ́n òun kò ya inú rẹ̀. A mú wá bí ọ̀dọ́ àgùntàn fún pípa. Àti bí àgùntàn tí ó yadí níwájú olùrẹ́rù rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ya inú rẹ̀.
Lift your hands. Lift your hands. Your two hands.
Nowhere.
Your hands up.
Ọkọ ẹni kò lọ gbé omi wálé orí tébù lásán ló sọ̀rọ̀ gbé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè
They have not even beaten you at all.
He
just called you. Why you behaving this way? That was when you now get angry. Lift your hands, beloved. If you want to know people that are here, let the issue of money come in between them or among them. The mouth will be shining and
Christ's power.
If not for Christ's power,
well, you get me 50,000.
And you will hold
Madam, I wanna buy.
Just be looking at you like this. If they should do the exam for money, those that will get to heaven. So what the problem is? Lift your hands strongly. Over money, you say, sir, has the Holy Spirit done anything in the life of this madam?
Because also even
as much as it's concerned with money, if he's looking for money, and if any child should just trespass, if he should lift his hands or hands, they have not done anything in our life. Lift your hands strongly and cry out. Holy Spirit, come and work of gentleness in me.
Amen.
Amen. Do you know? The first day that Jesus had called Judas, he knew that he would be the one to betray him. Jesus, the Lord, knew that he was stealing. So that he would not forfeit the brokenness of Jesus and his gentleness. He didn't talk. This is why he's so cruel. I pray that God gives you such a spirit. The spirit that just overlooks, that winked at things. I pray that God upon this kind of gentleness so that you can go far with God. Why is it that you are not communing with the beloved? The Lord says some of them do not have the heart to receive it. So how will he now talk to them? This is what the task is. He was bruised and became dumb before the shearer. Jesus the Lord said, if I should command 12 legion now, and don't forget,
185,000 soldiers.
Just a legion destroyed 185,000 soldiers. But he would not do that. He couldn't do it because of his spirit of gentleness. He would not do it.
2 Corinthians 10, verse 1.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1.
Listen
to what Paul said about
Corinthians
Jesus.
10.
2 Corinthians chapter 10,
verse 1.
Verse 1.
Yes, madam.
The
meekness and gentleness of Christ. I beseech you.
Yes, ma'am.
Èmi ẹni ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ lójú yín. Nígbà tí mo wà láàrin yín. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí èmi kò sí, mo di ẹni ìgboyà sí yín.
The meekness and gentleness of Christ, I beseech you. Many that God is using. This is one of the things why God used them. This fruit of the Spirit must be completed in our lives. Not the gift of the Spirit may not be able to see or to hear, may not be able to have the that does not mean God will not use you. This I'm talking about is more than all that you are thinking about. When God does the work of this fruit of the Spirit in your life, this ointment goes all around. Your fruit, your gift of the Spirit may not go beyond your environment. This is so imperative. Please do not be afraid of the pastor that can pray but lacks this. By himself, he's going to turn away his prayer. This is where the truth is.
So,
never be afraid of the pastor that can see, and somebody is here. Leave that. The Spirit of God does not work this work of gentleness, the work of long suffering, of love to all men. If they couldn't perform that in his life, it's nothing. That's where this teaching is so hard. Indeed. And that person died and said he goes to home straight. Who told you? Who told you? Is it because dickness has been put aside to his name? At times I do love when I see them sing. How do you know that he has gone home straight? I was invited to burial ceremony. I said, if you should behave like your father with this casket, we went together, you will all end up in hellfire. Because this is your father you are looking at. He's going to hellfire straight. I told them. And the children of the bereaved started crying. Because where he went to drink, collided with the car. So if you should be a drinker like your father, they really appreciated me. They did not even throw stones at me. You will end up to hellfire. And the choir came. He goes home straight. Which home? I didn't argue indeed because there are two destinations. The Spirit of God could not work in his life. There are rewards for those who possess this gentleness. Those who inherit this from Christ. There is a reward. You say you cannot live with somebody, you are the one who is also even problematic. And daddy pastor church has no love. I said, ma, you are the one that lacks love. Whatever you don't have seen in this church, let it begin with you. If it should start from you, it is going to radiate and move around. I cannot stay in this group. He is the one who is problematic. Amen. And me? Don't let me deceive you. By the time he would die, they may not have a church that will bury him because they attended about 22 churches. They will not know which one to bury him or her. What do you think is pursuing her all around? A lack of godliness. Let us consider the rewards in gentleness.
Yeah. Psalm 22.
Psalm 22.
Verse 26.
Verse 26.
Psalm 22. Psalm Christian.
Psalm 22.
Psalm Mizan. Psalm 22.
Psalm 22.
Yeah. Verse 26.
Verse 26. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. It's God himself that be satisfying the meek.
Matthew 11:29.
Matthew 11:29. He said he's going to give them rest. I will have rest. Many of us who complain of the trouble from the devil, no? Just sit properly one day and take your pen and your book. You will discover that you are the enemy of yourself. He that does not forgive, who is his enemy? He that gets angry, this is his enemy.
To be frank,
the angry person and the weak are in the same category because they are both destroyers. The witches will fasting at the TV and the control will not work. And the one who gets angry can carry the whole TV without considering the cost of the price and smash it on the floor. Said, I will give you rest. You cannot see someone who possesses gentleness and not have rest.
Because
gentleness will never allow you to pursue what is not yours. What makes one not to be resting is pursuing what is not yours and doing to yourself what is greater than you. And that's gentleness. If you see somebody who lives above his capacity, he will not sleep.
Genealogical or lineage.
Chronological lineage. Many problems, high blood pressure, is lack of gentleness. Apart from the blood lineage.
Because and many of us have
left. Some people are fighting, they are talking. Carry your bag and go away. A man at the junction in my area that I was living before, they just put bucket at his gutter, so he was infuriated. And when he was trying to get down to get it, and just he was trampled, stumbled and fell and died.
Because he had a heart attack.
The beginning of heart attack. Lack of living the life of gentleness is the problem. I will give you rest. I will satisfy you. You will eat and be satisfied. And you will live. I want to pray. Every power that wants to send to you the spirit of hastiness, that spirit jumps out of your life. Let's consider another reward. Psalm 37, verse 11.
Psalm 37.
Psalm 37,
verse 11.
Verse 11.
Thank you, Lord. Yes, madam.
Oh.
Ọlọ́kàn tuntun ni yóò ṣe kí ni ma?
But
the meek shall inherit the earth.
Yes, ma'am.
The
abundance of peace. The meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. I want to pray. I'll stretch your hands like this, you may not respond to me. God will perform the work of gentleness in your life. Maybe you do think about it that you may sleep one day and not be able to wake up. Why are you now going to bed with another person's iniquity?
Huh? Pastor made your ministry for years.
My pastors went away from this ministry for years. I saw them about 2 weeks. That day we have sinned against him. God forbid. God will never allow anybody to sin against me. I said, yes. You didn't offend me. You went to establish yours, so how did you sin against me? So when you left, I stayed.
No. I'm
moving on. You are also moving on your own. So what is the quarrel over there? At times when God removes some people around you, maybe because of his goodness. So why are you cursing them? It may be for your own good. When some people are separated from you, it may be because of your own upliftment. So if you are myopic in your thought, you will just hold grudges against them, you'll be fighting them, you'll be...
Whereas,
But they will be at peace. And you will be in that grudges. That's where the problem is. Somebody said, sir, you don't even think of me. I said, you?
Yes,
my wife even said there are some cases on ground before you came. I says, ma, let us sleep and let us day, second day, the third day. Listen to these cases on ground.
Amen. By
the time she's also involved in the ministry now, so when we all get together, nobody will talk about the he that just come back from Akure, will he talk about that? She will just go and sleep. This is where the problem is. Gentle, a man with gentleness, that's where the problem is. What makes some men divorce their wives that God has not worked in their lives? Let me tell you the truth. What makes you to always see the sins of your wife? That God has not really worked the work of love in you.
Because
love covers all sins. What makes you to complain about your wife? She has done this, she has done that. Is that they have not really worked in you. What makes you to quickly know that the soup is so salty? Because they have not done the work in your life. You need to pray.
Because
sorry? Bible says whatever is given to you, so how do you know? Because you are not eating food. You are swallowing love. So how do you get to know? They need work in your life. That's where the problem lies. There are rewards.
Psalm 147.
Psalm 147.
Psalm 147.
Psalm 147.
Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Psalm 47. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh my God. Lord, doing what be okay.
This year you will be lifted.
Yeah.
That's where the problem is. You will be lifted. These are one of the rewards of gentleness. You will be lifted. You will be lifted. It's where the problem is. At times, pastors, when you get to church, instead of coming to the front, just sit at the back. And he that says he will come to, but when you are now coming to sit at the front and they now send you back, how shameful would that be to you? It is the meek that will be lifted, but the wicked will be dethroned. But there are rewards in it for those who intentionally possess gentleness. That's where the truth is. If you are not careful, don't allow the Spirit of God to work in you. It's a problem.
Psalm 149 verse 4.
Psalm 149 verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the weak with salvation. I want to pray. The beauty of God will overwhelm your life today. Remember the story of a woman when we firstly got here? It was the husband that did beat her. On Thursday, this woman went to the mother-in-law. She went to her mother-in-law. She went to settle the quarrel. She went to Gbagi where she was marketing. She begged everyone who she had offended. And in the midnight, he called on the husband. She called the husband, I hope I've not offended you in any way. And the husband said, no. You know how we are living this house? And they prayed. Vigil. And they went to sleep. They couldn't wake her up again. And the husband heard I was in the church. When they brought her, very nice. I prayed. I sent everyone out. I said, Lord, it's not good that this woman goes away like this. And normally, I prayed in understanding. Rise. The Lord said, if you want me to raise her, she would not enjoy her remaining life. Because where she is, be praying that you also get there.
Because
she had settled all she needed settled, and she has settled everything. Right. So he said, I should talk about her. He said, rise up. The Lord said, rise up from her. And told the husband that he should go and be rejoicing. Because we are the wife. And the husband got to know about 7 places that she has settled. She had heard about her going, her demise on Saturday. So with gentleness of heart, she had gone to ask for forgiveness. She was not the one that offended them, they offended her. But so that they will not hinder her heaven. Rise to your feet. This is where the great task is.
It's okay.
Lift your hands. I'm strictly warning you. That woman did not know. My old pastors will remember. You should say, you have offended me. I will say, no, you have not offended me. You have absconded with my money. That one is not a problem. Please do not just go away with the heart. Lift your hands. Talk to God. And let me tell you an infallible truth. There's nothing as good as that song. From those who attend Christ Power all over the world, if I should get all this one home, is enough.
By grace, I'm the general overseer. Christ Power all over the world. And
if I should get those of you here alone, it's okay. Don't deceive people. I've really tried because these that we're talking about, if these works are not being wrought in one's lives, the work has ended in futility. That's why I do sing that song. Ara mi, ẹni máa dọ̀run abéṣùjà, ẹni máa dọ̀run àmúra o, àjàgùn o, ẹni máa dọ̀run àmúra o, ẹni máa dọ̀run àmúra o. Ara mi, ẹni máa dọ̀run abéṣùjà o, ẹni máa dọ̀run àmúra o, àjàgùn o. Bí ọwọ́ ẹ sókè wá. Lift your hands so strong. Ẹ̀mí mọ́ Holy Spirit,
I
beg of you,
wá ṣiṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ nínú ayé.
come and wrought the work of gentleness in this life.
Má jẹ́ ó pẹ́ jù.
And never allow it to be too late.
Má jẹ́ ó pẹ́ jù sá.
Never allow it to be too late, sir.
Iṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́
The
yẹn
work
gan.
of gentleness,
Olúwa ṣe nínú ayé.
Lord, perform it in these lives.
Iṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́.
The work of gentleness.
Pray.
Gbogbo
ìgbà kọ́ ló yẹ kó máa claim po right.
Not all the time that
nígbà míì tó bá right sọ pé wrong.
When you are right, you say you are wrong.
Ẹ̀mí mọ́ ṣiṣẹ́.
Holy Spirit, do this work.
Ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ayé.
Do this work in my life.
Iṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ yẹn.
The work of gentleness.
Iṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ yẹn.
The work of gentleness.
Iṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ yẹn.
The work of gentleness.
Ẹni máa dọ̀rùn àmúra o ajagun o. Ṣiṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ yẹn.
Do the work of gentleness in my life.
Nínú ayé tèmi o.
In my own life.
Ọlọ́run máa wò mí níran.
Lord, don't just be looking at me.
Tọwọ́ bọ ayé mi ni.
Dip your hands into my life.
Kó o ṣiṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ nínú ayé.
And wrought the work of gentleness in me.
Tọwọ́ bọnú ayé mi pátápátá.
Dip your hands into my life completely.
Ẹni máa dọ̀rùn àmúra o ajagun o. Ṣiṣẹ́ ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ nínú ayé mi.
Do the work of gentleness in me.
Olúwa rẹ̀ mí sílẹ̀.
Lord, make me to be obeyed.
Kó o bá lè gbé mi sókè.
Humble me so that you can.
Bí a bá rí ohun kan nínú ayé mi tó lòdì sí ìfẹ́.
That is against me.
Fàátù.
Uproot it.
Fàátù pátápátá.
Uproot it
Fàátù
completely.
yányán.
Uproot it
Fàátù
completely.
pátápátá.
Uproot it completely.
Ọlọ́run fàátù yányán.
Lord, uproot it completely.
Wá ṣiṣẹ́ pé nínú ayé
Come
mi.
and wrought your complete work in my life.
Thank you, Lord.
Ẹ ṣé Olúwa.
Amen.
Amen.
Bàbá ìwọ la gbéga.
Father, you are the one we have exalted.
Aláàánú.
The merciful one.
Olórí ọ̀fẹ́.
The gracious one.
Apostle Paul.
Apostle Paul said,
ẹ̀yin tí mo rọ bí nínú Kristi.
those that I have begotten
Títí wọ́n
in
fi ṣe
Christ,
ìṣẹ̀dá
till
Kristi
the
nínú yín.
Christ nature is formed in you.
Bàbá.
Father,
a ò tiẹ̀ béèrè nǹkan mi.
we are not even asking for any other thing.
A kàn fẹ́ kó wá ṣe ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀.
Just want you to
Nínú ayé
perform
wa.
that's your nature.
Ẹ̀mí
in
mọ̀
us.
ṣe ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀.
Holy Spirit, create your nature
Nínú ayé ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan
in the
wa.
life of every individual.
Má mà jẹ́ ó pẹ́ jù.
Don't let it be too late.
Ṣe ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀ nù ayé.
Form your nature in us.
Ìṣẹ̀dá ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́ yẹn
The
gangan.
nature of gentleness, exactly.
Ìṣẹ̀dá ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́
The
yẹn.
nature of gentleness.
Ọlọ́run ṣe nínú ayé mi.
Lord, form it in us.
Má jà lọ́rùn àpáàdé. Tàmọ́lẹ̀ sáyé wa.
Shed light to our lives.
Gbogbo ẹni tó ń ṣàmì jẹ́ kán rí ọwọ́ àgbà.
Say amen. Let them see your mighty hand.
Ibi tí ẹnìkan kan bá kù sí.
Wherever we have been weak,
Lóru mọ́jú Olúwa tú àṣírí fún.
before the day, let out the secret for
Jẹ́
us.
kán rí orí ọ̀fẹ́.
And let us
Ògo
receive
ni
your
forúkọ
grace.
mímọ́.
Glory be to your holy name.
Thank you, Sama.
Ẹ ṣé sir.